Life Hacks Beyond Convention with Dee and Sonia.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, not too bad. God, I've been slow though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just physically or mentally?
That's a good question. Maybe both. I don't think I've thought about that actually till you asked me.
Just feeling sluggish.
Yeah.
How long did
Yeah.
the headache last?
Oh, look, the headache, that that was last Tuesday, wasn't it?
Mm.
Um, it was pretty bad most of the day, and then it was just on and off for a few days afterwards. Every now
Okay.
and then it tries to come back. Like I've had migraines before, and it sort of felt like it might have been something like that. So I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
What I have done actually is grab out my mouth guard, and I've been wearing my mouth guard at night because I did wonder whether maybe I'm clenching in my sleep because some of my
Yeah.
jaw is feeling a bit sore as well. So I
Okay.
thought maybe I'm back to doing that because I used to clench a lot. I didn't even know I was doing it until it was a dentist that picked it up because I kept
And
going.
me.
Yeah, well, I kept going, having pain in my teeth. And they
Mm.
keep looking and saying, but there's no, there's nothing wrong with your teeth. Like they do the whole x-ray thing and have a look in your mouth. And
Yeah.
um, one time I just happened to get a different dentist and she was Asian. So I did wonder whether she's learnt something from her country before she came here. And yeah, she was waiting so she did all the normal stuff, but while she was waiting, she said, oh, let's just have a feel. And so she's having a feel and she says, does that hurt? I said, oh my God, like I nearly went through the roof. And that's when she told me that I'm obviously clenching and that's what often gives me the
Yeah.
pain through here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that had been going on for 25
Years.
years before
Yeah.
anyone even told me that that might be what the problem is with
Mm.
toothache that wasn't
Mm.
decay.
Yeah. I had the similar experience. I went along and then in the end, he said, okay, I'll put my fingers on your jaw now. Push your jaw together. And I went, and he said, and he tried to push him in and he couldn't. He said, you've got the strongest jaw muscles I've ever felt.
So you've been
Only
practicing your clenching.
it's not going to lose me any weight, is it?
How do you manage the clenching then?
Okay, they made me a guard
Yeah,
and properly fitted, and I still
yeah.
made my gums bleed every night. I was pressing so hard. So I realised I had to create a new habit. So I did this. I mean, I must do it still at times, but I started to try and go to sleep with my tongue between my teeth. Because
Mm,
so
mm.
just sort of, and keep my mouth
But then
open
if you
to go to
clench,
sleep.
it hurts.
You wake yourself up.
Yeah.
So it was sort of, yeah. So it took a
Mm,
fair while. But yeah, I think my jaw
yeah.
muscles are probably still fairly strong.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So,
in through like all those muscles through there, like when I was first clenching, like I put heat and cold to try and get the inflammation down, and it did take quite a long time. And I just diligently used the mouth guard, and then yeah, then it's been fine. But I did wonder whether maybe that was part of the headaches
yeah, creeping back
just
in.
yeah, creeping back in that I
Yeah.
just for whatever reason, because I'm
Yeah.
not actually under any
Strain.
extraordinary pressure or stress at the moment. I wouldn't have
Mm.
thought, well,
Yeah.
nothing that is obvious like
Yeah.
for it to be sneaking back in. So it's probably just that it's been so good for so long I haven't thought about it, because what I would think before is I'd feel myself clenching and so then I'd deliberately
Stop.
relax it, whereas I
Mm.
probably haven't been consciously thinking about it as much.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
it must have just been a habit I started when I was young for some reason.
I wonder how many women have issues like this that are subtle from the outside because we're told to push our feelings and our stresses down and cater to everyone else's needs. because I think a lot of our stresses are expressed in ways that aren't openly obvious to everybody else, which is why we sometimes struggle to get to the answers with doctors and dentists and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, I have to admit, great frustration, total relief when this lovely, lovely dentist, told me what my problem was. And she was so careful the way she went about it. So I thought, obviously not everybody maybe wants to hear those things. They just want an easy solution, like give me a filling.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe she was just that sort of person, but she was just lovely. And I felt so much gratitude that, I've got an answer for why I'm regularly getting what felt like toothaches, which wasn't.
And you've got a method to fix it.
Yeah, so that was really good. But that was mixed with this total frustration that I've been going to the dentist for 25 years with the same problem and they're finding nothing wrong. And I'm saying, but I've got pain. And it's just like, well, there's nothing there. Your teeth are fine.
So they're not thinking outside the box either.
Well, that was what made me wonder with this lady whether, I don't know, I didn't ask her any questions or anything else, but I did wonder whether, A, she'd either done training outside of Australia, so learnt different techniques, I don't know, or whether it was just something that came from a different background. Because I do know some of the Asian cultures, they think more about things like pressure points and acupuncture than perhaps what we do in our Western culture. So I don't know. I've got no idea why.
Yeah.
Or, who knows? But it's obviously not part of our, or wasn't then anyway, because that was probably, maybe that was, well, since I've been here in Ballarat, but not at the start, because I'd even been going to Ballarat dentists. It wasn't just South Australian dentists, it was here in Ballarat. So it'd be at least 10 to possibly 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I was well and truly, I would have been well and truly into my 40s, maybe even would have been mid to late 40s before I found that out. You just think, so you live half your life.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Before it's something so simple. It's just like, well, you're clenching, darling.
Exactly. And not
Maybe
where
you
you're
need
meant
to
to
learn
be.
to handle your pressure better. It's like,
we need to clench different bits.